Hey, I'm Modest Mackenzo, and this is my second video on YouTube. This video is going to be about how to turn cold leads into easily closable sales call. So first, you need to provide social proof and value. Value is self-explanatory. People won't buy anything if they don't see value in it. You have to prove it to them that what you are offering will be worth their money. And what's also important is that you don't put all your value, everything you have of value behind a paywall. I've seen people put even recipes behind a paywall. They have a website and they sell their own recipes on that website. And don't do that. I would recommend instead, if you're doing a video where you're making food, and instead of, if you don't want to give away the recipe for free, you can just say something like DM me taco to get the recipe, and then they DM you taco, and you can set up an automation to send them the video. And just like that, you can start a conversation with someone who might become your client because they already texted you. And now if you ask them a question, they will be very likely to respond. So that is my recommendation on how to use recipes. As for social proof, for people who don't know what that is, it's proof that what you offer works. Like, best example of it is testimonials. If you have like testimonials of happy clients on your Instagram highlights, people will see those and they will think like other people tried it and they liked it. They said that it worked. They got the results they were aiming for. So they will trust you more. It's very important. And another reason for that is because people are skeptical. If they see that other people are actually trying this out and they are getting what they want, they will not be as skeptical about it. The second thing to do is ask questions. You ask questions for 3 different reasons. First is to qualify them. You have to qualify people before you get on a sales call with them, because, well, they could be like a child, like 14 years old, clearly can't pay for it, or maybe it's someone from like a third world country who barely speaks English and also can't pay for it. So to not waste your time, because nobody likes wasting time, you need to qualify them. The second reason is to create friction. It's very important for you to make your prospects make a micro commitment. Creating friction is very important, and you have to make your prospect go through friction. Asking questions does just that, but also make sure not to make it feel like an interrogation. If you ask too much questions, it just loses all purpose. So yeah. And the third reason, the most important in my opinion, I suggest you write this down. I have a system here that I wrote down. How to inflict pain in 3 steps. You ask about their current situation. Step 2, you ask about their ideal situation. And then step 3, you ask what's stopping them from going to their current situation to their ideal situation. So I also have an example for it. So you ask about their current situation. You can do that by saying, when you decide to cook something up, what do you do? Do you look for a recipe? Do you stress over measurements? And they will likely admit that yes, it takes too long, their kitchen gets all messy, the food just turns out okay, even though they followed the instructions perfectly, and it feels like a waste of time. It feels not worth the time. And now they know their current situation, they remembered it. So now you ask about their ideal situation. For example, if you suddenly had the kitchen skills you want, what would cooking look like then? Are you hoping up to like open up the fridge, see 3 random ingredients, and intuitively whip up something amazing? And they will likely say, yes, that's exactly what they want. They want to feel confident in the kitchen. They want to feel like they know what they are doing. And they will agree. Now they know their current situation and their ideal situation clearly. And now you ask them what's stopping them. For example, your goal is to cook intuitively. What's stopping you from just trusting your instincts now and stop relying on recipes? They will say something like, I just don't know what flavors go together. I'm scared of undercooking or overcooking. And you win just like that because they just admitted that the way they're cooking now, they are never going to reach their ideal. And that's when you invite them to a sales call. So yeah, about the sales call, if you get enough clients, just send them a Calendly link. If you don't know what Calendly is, it's a very convenient like software you use that you can set appointments with. But if you don't get many clients, I would suggest booking them manually. Because if you send the link and they person it and they see like just a full calendar fully open, 0 bookings, like it can look bad and make them reconsider. So if that's the case, book them manually. Ask for their email, for their time zone, what time and date works for them, type it in the Calendly, and you have them booked. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say in this video. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. And yeah, see ya.